I got some new clothes for the baby and I had to show them off. Here's this little outfit. The 24 months was the smallest they had because apparently it's been out in a while and I've just not noticed it, but that's okay. She will grow into it. And I got these two little jackets on clearance. They were $3. I think that one's 24 months too, so it's gonna go up. This one I think was 3 to 6, yeah. So she'll be able to wear that this fall, but I thought that was super cute. I got this, as you can tell, really into Disney, really into Winnie the Pooh. This one's 12 months, so I'm hoping it'll fit our next summer, and if not, you can always put tights with it. This is a new pair of pajamas. They're getting their fall and winter stuff out. And I mean, these little pajamas are only $5, but that is so cute. It'll fit her this Christmas. And Hadley picked this out for her. She wanted to get her an outfit just from her. So I need to take Ainsley one day to do that too. But this is so cute. It's got little dinosaurs. I mean, as you can see, we're not big on like super girly. Like I know this is super girly, but it's more of like a dark instead of like hot pink lacy ruffles. We're not into that. So this was so cute. I know this looks like absolute garbage, but there's a method to my madness. This whole pile here is get rid of. I mean, it is chock full of baby stuff. There's stuff that I bought from the Salvation Army going on business sale for like $1 that I'm like, you know what, I don't want it. This is my trash pile. This is my trash pile. Hey, woo. Hey, woo. Ow! God. It's the next day, and here is today's update. Closet's a little less messy. I'm able to spread my clothes out now. Got all that cleaned out. Here is today's donate pile. I was surprised. I really didn't think I'd have a whole lot for today. And I think that's all the big updates. Cleaned my dresser off. Cleaned all my drawers out. Oh, here's my trash pile for today. Not a whole lot, but there was a lot in this room, so anything's better than nothing. Pretty pleased today. All right, I know I said that I'm clearing stuff out and decluttering and getting ready for baby, but when Walmart puts their summer stuff on sale for $3, I mean, you gotta buy it. So I bought 3 bags worth of stuff, but I was smart. I bought big sizes so that I can put it up, and then in a couple years when these fit her, it's like, oh my gosh, brand new clothes. Like this is a 2T, but it's Peppa Pig, which anything pig, Hadley loves. So I knew she'd be excited to get this for her sissy. And I mean, $3. This was actually $1. Some of the stuff here they had on clearance for $1. I mean, it's just a cute little romper. It's 12 months. It'll fit her probably next summer. And I mean, for $1, you can't even get them from yard sales sometimes for $1. Here's another little 12-month romper. Here's a 24-month little mini outfit that was $3. It might have been $4. I don't think I got any of the $4 stuff. I think I stuck with the $3 and the $1. We're debating on whether or not to go to Disney World when the baby is 2 or 3. We have to go before she turns 3 because it's free. 3. I don't know if I messed that up. If we go before she turns 3, it's free. But if we go before she turns 2, she can fly for free. So we're kind of going back and forth because she's not going to remember it whether we take her at 2 or 3. I mean, let's be honest. But if we go at 2, these 24-month will be great for Disney. These, a 6-pack of socks, was $1. I haven't shown it in a video because it has our last name on it, but we bought her one of those personalized blankets that has her first, middle, and last name on it. And since she's due the week before Halloween, we got it Halloween colors. So I got this little grayish, blackish bow to go with it because they had orange and they had purple, but I'm not big on like super, super bright stuff unless it's like Disney or something that my girls want to get for her. Other than that, I kind of like just kind of the muted colors. And we also got This was full price. It wasn't on clearance, but full price is $5. But Ansley picked this out to give to the baby from her because Ansley's favorite animal is a zebra. And like I said, this is, you know, right up my alley because it's not overly girly. I mean, it's still girly. It's got the ruffles, but I'm not a big fan of pink. That being said, this is super girly. But, you know, it was basically 2 complete outfits for $3. I mean, how could you pass that up? Okay, and the last bag of baby stuff. I think all of this is mainly 18 to 24 months. There might have been a couple 12 months, but I tried really hard to get the biggest sizes I could possibly get in the clearance section. So like this is 24 months, another cute little romper with a little headband. And like I said, if we go at 2 years, that should fit her. I have pretty small kids. Here, this one's 18 months, but that was the biggest size they had. But you know, I had anything poo I'm gonna get. This I got for Hadley because once again, she loves Peppa Pig. It was $1. It's 12 months. I mean, it may be a little bit big on her because I know swimsuits usually run kind of big, but you know, it was $1 and she can run around the house in it. This is 24 months. They also had a 0 to 3 month version of this and I almost got it. But, I mean, if she's born in October, it's gonna start cooling off in November. And so I'm like, is it worth it for her to wear it once or twice? No. And this was the last outfit. It's another 2-piece. It's got a shirt and a skirt and a onesie and a skirt. And I mean, 2 outfits for $3. Who is stupid enough to pass that up? It is September 9th, which is actually my 16th wedding anniversary and my brother's birthday. But today, or last night really, I finished my first book of the month on the 8th. That's pathetic. For me, that's pathetic. Listen, the more pregnant I get, the more tired I get, the more, I told my husband, it's like my mind just goes 90 miles to nothing. I just cannot concentrate. I have to force myself to sit and read a book now. And I love books. Also, I can't breathe. I finished The Lines of Fifth Avenue by Fiona Davis. And I was surprised because I was like, oh, I've read this author before because this book reads so familiar. She almost reads like B.A. Shapiro, who I've read some books from before. Most of hers are like art forgery type books, but they're kind of set in like the same time period, I think. It's been a while since I read one. But anyway, these books, if you like B.A. Shapiro, like these books just really, really remind me of them. It kind of switches back and forth between what happened in the past, what's happening semi-present, and how they connect. And it's about a family that moves into the New York museum, one of the big museums in New York, and live there. And there's all these books being stolen and how it connects with another lady that works in the museum in the 90s. It's like I said, semi-current, and how it connects with her. And like I said, I really, really enjoyed it. I gave it 3 stars. I would have given it 4 if like I loved it. I would have gave it 5 if, oh my God, I have to go buy it. 3 stars is a good rating for me. I mean, you know, like I think I've said before, a lot of people are like, well, why'd you give that 3 stars? 3 stars means I liked it. So yeah, the teeny tiny little book, 8 days. 8 days to finish this. I also got my Halloween tree put up. Yes, I know it's still the beginning of September, but in October I will hopefully either be so pregnant that I feel like a stuffed tick or have a baby. So I went and got some new stuff. I think this is either my 3rd or my 4th year with a Halloween tree, and we've had the same decorations every year. So I went out and got a few new things. Anyway, this is probably like one of the most decorative things that I'm very proud of because not a lot of people do it. And I just love it. Anytime somebody comes over and sees it, they just are amazed by it. Minnie. It's Minnie. Hi. I don't get to take videos of you very often. I finally finished Theft of Swords by Michael J. Sullivan, and this was volume 1 of the Ruria Revelations. It's actually 2 books in one. It's book 1 and book 2 of this series. And I say finally finished it. even though it was 5 stars. Like if I could give this book 10 stars, I would give it 10 stars. This was the best book I've read this entire year. Probably close to one of the best books I've read in the last few years. This is kind of like if The Witcher met Game of Thrones, if that makes sense. It's about 2 people who kind of live in this medieval fantasy world where there's like mythological creatures, and they go on this quest. You know, it's like The Witcher, but there's like this whole politics thing going on, and it's funny, so kind of Game of Thrones. So if you liked The Witcher or Game of Thrones, and it says science fiction, I don't know, I've said before, science fiction and fantasy kind of like blur. There's like a line between the two that's really blurred for me. So I would consider this more fantasy than science fiction, but it was amazing. Like I'm down for book 3. I don't know if I'm gonna get to it anytime soon because, as you can tell, I'm insanely out of breath because baby update. That's an 8.5 month pregnancy belly, and I can barely even talk, much less read. It took me weeks to finish this, and that was loving it. Can't imagine how long it would have taken me if I didn't like it. But yeah, I'm exhausted. And cleaning update. I spent hours in Hadley's room this weekend cleaning. We got rid of an entire trash bag of trash, and I got to use my new steam mop. Spoiler alert, her room was disgusting. And we also got rid of quite a few stuff to go to the donate. It's in our donate pile to go to the thrift store. I mean, this obviously didn't come from Hadley's room, but I'm pretty proud of this big old pile. This actually is just going out to our shed for when baby gets bigger, because I went to a yard sale and they had toys, 3 for $1. So got some puzzles, got some cute monster bowling. I mean, considering I paid $1 for all of that, steal. Hads and I went to our library the other day, and they were having a fill-a-bag for a donation sale. So this was my bag. I got The Name of the Rose, The Year of the Fog, The Silent Sisters, Blood Sisters, and Fall of Giants. I actually already have this book, but I have it in paperback. So I think might be a little bit easier to open the hardback and read it. So we filled 3 bags, one for me, one for Hadley, and then one of baby books for the baby. And I was pretty pleased with them. I mean, I feel like this one, maybe I've read this one. I don't know. But I mean, it was like $1 a bag, $1.50 a bag. So even if I've read it, I'll just redonate it. And okay, I know I've been KonMari, I think is it how you say it, KonMariing for a while. Just, am I going to use this? Does it make me happy? And I've gotten rid of a lot. But Swedish death cleaning absolutely just changed the way I viewed cleaning. Basically, it's, yes, I may enjoy this. Yes, it may bring me joy. But when I die, I could die tomorrow, and well, I want my kids to be burdened with this item. And that really, really kind of just changed the way I thought about stuff, especially like sentimental items, because I'm like, you know, yes, I enjoy this, it brings me joy, but my kids don't give a crap about it. So do I need it? So this was actually just from one big clean. It took me a couple hours, and I've already gotten rid of this much, because I've even got like stuff from my grandma's house that, yes, I have a sentimental attachment to, but like this big Afghan, it's scratchy. I don't use it. It's just pretty. It just sits on the couch. Do I want to burden my children with that? No. So it's gone. So as you can see, we got rid of an Afghan. Here's a bunch of clothes that I'm like, you know what? They're pretty and I enjoy them, but I have too many clothes. Got rid of a puzzle. Purse I don't want, more clothes, and like I said, this was just from just a couple hours of cleaning. We're also trying to be very careful about what we bring into our house, because, you know, stuff has to be functional for me to enjoy it. Out here, we've been wanting a big clock to put out here because, as you can see, when I sit down in this chair, in order to see a clock, I have to lean up, and like, there's the clock right there. So now I can sit here and I can see what time it is. So yes, this is functional, but I made it something that I would enjoy, that wasn't just cheap, because yes, I probably could have saved money and bought a cheap looking clock. But look at how pretty that is. Can I help you, sir? Hey, hey, Brownie, can I help you? Are you a good boy? Are you a good boy?